I was forced off a plane for not cooperating. The airline didn't expect what happened next. I travel a lot for work, so I'm used to delays, gate changes, and cramped seats. I don't complain. I keep my headphones on and mind my business. This flight was supposed to be simple. 2 hours. Window seat. Carry-on only. Boarding was already delayed, and everyone was irritated. That's when the gate agent announced they were overbooked. They asked for volunteers to give up their seats in exchange for a voucher. No one moved. The voucher went up. Still nothing. Then the agent scanned the screen, looked up, and said my name. She told me I'd been randomly selected, to be bumped. I calmly said no. I had paid extra for that seat and had a meeting the same evening. She sighed and said, "If you don't cooperate, we'll have to escalate." I thought she meant more money. She didn't. When I boarded, my seat was already taken. A flight attendant told me to just sit somewhere else for now. There was nowhere else. I stood there awkwardly while passengers stared. Then a supervisor showed up and said, "You're being difficult. We need you to exit the aircraft." I said, "I've done nothing wrong." She replied, loud enough for others to hear, "Sir, if you don't comply, we'll involve security." At that point, people started filming. I was escorted off the plane. Not arrested, not aggressive, just removed. The plane left without me. At customer service, they told me I'd been marked as non-compliant. No refund. No rebooking that day. I asked for documentation. They refused, so I did the only thing left. I documented everything myself. Names, times, statements. I filed a formal complaint with the airline, the DOT, and my credit card company. I posted the video online. It didn't go viral immediately, but journalists started asking questions. Turns out, the airline had been illegally prioritizing standby crew overpaid passengers on certain routes. My removal wasn't random. It was policy. 3 weeks later, I got an email from the airline's legal department. They apologized, offered a full refund, then compensation. I declined the first offer. The second one was better. By the end, they paid more than 10 times the cost of the ticket. The supervisor was retrained. The policy was quietly changed. And the best part? The next time I flew that airline, the gate agent looked at my name, paused, and said very politely, "Thank you for your patience, sir." I smiled and took my seat. Sometimes the only power you have as a customer is refusing to quietly disappear.